Let's work through a standard cost example from chapter 25. So the problem says Parsons Company manufactures and sells homemade wine, and they want to develop a standard cost per gallon. The following are required for the production of a 50-gallon batch. So you have a list of ingredients here. We have 3,000 ounces of grape concentrate, 54 pounds of sugar, right? So these are all of the ingredients to make 50 gallons. Then it says Parsons estimates that 4% of the grape concentrate is wasted, 10% of the sugar is lost, and 25% of the lemons cannot be used. So if you're watching this video, I would recommend taking a picture of the screen right now or taking a screenshot, so that way you have this information as we go through the process of finding the standard cost of the ingredients for 1 gallon of wine. So we're going to set it up in this table form. So we have all of our ingredients listed: grape concentrate, sugar, lemons, yeast, nutrient tablets, and water. The next column is going to be how much we need in 50 gallons. So these were all of the numbers that were given to us, right? We were told we needed 3,000 ounces of grape concentrate for 50 gallons of wine. But this problem, we're trying to figure out what the standard cost per gallon is. So we want to figure out first, how much do we need per gallon for each of these ingredients? So for grape concentrate, we need 3,000 ounces in 50 gallons. So if we do 3,000 divided by 50, we find out that we need 60 ounces per gallon. So we're going to do that same kind of math for the rest of the ingredients. So for sugar, 54 divided by 50. For lemons, 60 divided by 50. And we end up with these amounts. All right, so we need 1.08 pounds of sugar per gallon. We need 1.2 lemons. We need 52 ounces of water. Now, standard waste. We were told that 4% of our grape concentrate was going to be wasted, along with 10% of the sugar and 25% of the lemons. So for yeast, nutrient, and water, we didn't have any waste for those 3 ingredients. So those 3 have 0% waste. Standard usage is next. For standard usage, we need to calculate this number. So let's first work on the grape concentrate standard usage. So we're told that there's 4% waste. So here's how we're going to set it up. We're going to go 0.96, which we get by taking 1 minus 4%, or 0.04. So 0.96x equals 60. And 60 was our amount per gallon. So now we just solve for x. So we go 60 divided by 0.96, and we find out that we need 62.5 ounces of grape concentrate. So now we can toss that into our table. So a gallon of wine is going to require 60 ounces of grape concentrate. But if we're expecting to waste 4%, we need to include 62.5 ounces to make up for that lost grape concentrate. So now we can find the standard usage for sugar and lemons. So we'll first work on the sugar. So 10% waste. So 1 minus 10% gets us 0.9. Right? So 0.9x equals 1.08. So we will need 1.2 pounds of sugar. Now lemons have 25% waste. So we're going to have 0.75x equals 1.2, meaning that we will need 1.6 lemons per gallon of wine. So we can toss those numbers into our table. So we need 62.5 ounces of grape concentrate, 1.2 pounds of sugar, 1.6 lemons to make up for that waste that we had in our ingredients. Now, yeast, nutrient, and water doesn't have any waste, so their standard usage is the same as just the amount per gallon that we've already calculated. Now our standard price. If you recall, back on that earlier slide where we listed out all of the ingredients for a 50-gallon batch, it included prices. So we can fill in those prices that we had. Grape concentrate is 6 cents per ounce. Sugar is 30 cents per pound. Right? So we have all of our standard prices for each of our ingredients. So now we can use our standard price and our standard usage to find our standard cost per gallon. So for grape concentrate, we have to use 62.5 ounces, and each ounce costs 6 cents. So 62.5 times 0.06 equals $3.75. So the grape concentrate that's required to make a gallon of wine is going to cost $3.75. Now sugar, 1.2 times 30 cents. Lemons, 1.6 times 60 cents, right? So we just take standard usage times standard price, and we will get all of our standard cost per gallon amounts. So sugar is 36 cents, lemons 96 cents, yeast 25 cents, nutrient tablet 20 cents, and water 26 cents. Now, we have all of these standard cost per gallon amounts per ingredient. But we want to know as a whole, as 1 gallon of wine, how much is that going to cost? So the standard cost for 1 gallon of wine is the sum of that column. It's the sum of all of our standard cost per gallon amounts. If you add that up, you'll get $5.78.